Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of my Technic Let's Play. So as you can see, this is where we left on the first episode. I haven't done anything. First off, I'll just show you a neat little thing that's added. So here is my chest, which I've put all my crap in for my adventures so far. And you've noticed there's lots of buttons along the top, and it lets you organise your inventory a bit easier. So if you just tap default sorting, it just puts everything kind of in a line but puts things similar next to each other. You could do it by columns, so it puts similar items down in rows, or you can do it in columns, or you can do it in rows and then it does it along like that. So with a chest full of this much mess, it's a bit of a nightmare, but say if you've got a chest for cobble, dirt, sand and gravel, then these buttons do make it a lot neater and it's nice. You can just shift click everything in. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So the plan for this episode is I'm going to build a house somewhere around here. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I want to be near this wood so I can collect the rubber from these giant rubber trees once I've got my extractor set up. I could even build my house over in the water there. I don't know if you can see on the mini-map in the top left-hand corner there appears to be a village over in that direction. You can see there just seems to be some rectangles of like flat mud and wood, so I'm guessing that's a village of some sort over there. So that's some uranium. I need an iron pickaxe, to mine that, and this is some copper. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a little explore in all the caves and get as much coal, iron, copper, tin as I can. As I come across each ore I'll show you it, just so you know what they look like. And then I will come up topside and get as much wood and materials as I can, and then I'll build our first little house so we can start getting set up. I'm just going to quickly go eat this apple before I die. Getting hungry. I suppose I should find out what happens if you kill a deer. And they seem to run away quite fast. They run away very fast. Oh my god, look at it go! There we go. So that dropped 2 pork chops. It's good to know. But yeah, they're quite fast on their feet. Better off hunting those with a bow and arrow. There's lots of little caves and systems around here. But yeah, I'll get busy with the digging. Oh, I mentioned this. So that is marble. So it's just a decorative block. You can either place it like that or turn it into marble bricks. So I might get some of that for use in the house. So yeah, I'll get busy doing some mining, and then when I return, hopefully, well, there'll be periodic little snapshots when I find cool things underground, and then once we'll be ready to have a bit of a time lapse of the house build. So I'll see you in a sec. Hello again. This is just a quick update because I seem to have found a scorpion. So from seems things, they can climb up blocks just like spiders. They only take 3 hits to kill with a stone sword, which is good to know. And that one didn't drop any loot, but I'm guessing they will do eventually. Some probably like fermented spider eye, something similar. Obviously I could look at this up on the wiki, but what's the fun in knowing what's going on? Rather be clueless. So yeah, we'll return when I've found some more fun stuff. Well, that didn't take long. I've stumbled across skill fighting there. I've stumbled across a zombie spawner dungeon, which is cool. Don't really have a use for rotten meat, I don't think, but there might be a use that I don't know about. I'm not sure. It might be worth a little bit in equivalent exchange, so I could use make a mob grinder to kill zombies and turn it into EMC, which is the kind of currency, I guess, the magical currency that you can convert items into and then use it to generate new items. And I'll show you that once we get into it. So yeah, more mining for me. Hello again. I've got a fair amount of iron now, so I've been able to make some shears. So I've got my wool, so I should be able to build my bed. And this gentleman here is a werewolf. So he's a man during the day, and at night he's going to turn into a big old werewolf. That's quite scary. So rather than fighting a big scary werewolf, I'm going to kill him while he's a man. And he does scream a bit and drop some wooden tools, but still, I'd rather kill him like that than when he's a big scary werewolf. I think I might quickly just build a hut that I can live in and sleep in to skip the night times. So this is going to be probably one of the ugliest things I've ever built, but hey, never mind. So let the ugliness begin. Yeah, you ready for the ugly hut? So there we have it, home fit for a king. Yeah, I know it's hideous, but it is a fully functional first little house, so it'll do. It gives me a place to store the large amounts of crap that I seem to be accumulating in my travels, which is good. Because yeah, I'm quite quickly accumulating lots of rubbish. But most importantly, it gives me somewhere to sleep because, yeah, it's just turning night time. I haven't actually been able to set my spawn yet, so my spawn is still my original spawn, which is off in the distance over there, behind those, another 100 meters behind those bandits, so we don't really want to have to come all that way back. Reset spawn, yes, interesting. Oh yeah, the Technic pack actually comes with a mod which is known as Somnia, and what it does is it simulates the world while you sleep. So when you wake up, if you say had stuff cooking in the furnace, say maybe even a whole stack of 64, it'll be done, because it's as if a whole 10 minutes, might be less than, I know Minecraft Night's 10 minutes, but I'm not sure how long this runs, but yeah, you know, it simulates the world for at least 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes. So when you wake up, your quarries would have carried on digging, your, you know, EMC collectors, if they had light jack-o'-lanterns, they would have collected EMC, furnaces would have carried on cooking. The world continues as you sleep, it doesn't just magically become daytime and no time has passed. But obviously I'm going to stop recording now, so this runs a bit quicker, and I'll come back when I wake up. So yeah, when I stopped the recording, it did actually run at 10 times speed, so it did only take a minute. So as you can see, the sun is just rising. The worrying thing about Somnia though is that obviously the world has just ran for 10 minutes, so it has been a whole 10 minutes of night time, so mobs will have spawned. That there is a bear. He seems a bit pissed. They are friendly during the day, I'm pretty sure, and only attack at night, and they will attack other like neutral mobs during the day, you know, eat the deer. But so we should be friendly now as the sun's come up. This here is some uranium ore. You need an iron pickaxe to get it, and then later on we will use this uranium to make a nuclear reactor, which is cool. So yeah, I will get back to the diggy and return with lots more materials, or when I find something cool. Yeah. Okay then, I've done a bit more mining, slowly getting more resources, as you can see, copper and iron. But what I thought I'd show you was the, well, show you and learn myself, is how the Somnia mod works. So it is just hit night time, so I'm going to place my full stack of 64 copper in here with 8 coal, and then I'm going to jump into the bed, go to sleep, cut the recording so it runs at 10 times rather than at real time, and then see how much of it is smelted overnight. So here we go. So there we go, as soon as we've woken up we have 48, so there you go. It takes the time it takes to smelt 48 is the time it takes to sleep through the night, pretty much. So yeah, lots of copper. But yeah, as the world has been simulated for a whole 10 minutes of darkness, there are lots of mobs outside. So obviously normally if the sun's just set and you jump into bed in normal Minecraft, bang, you wake up, it's daytime, no time has passed in darkness, so nothing spawns. But it's not the same with Somnia mod. So yeah, I've got lots of random stuff that we'll look into later. This V crystal, sorry, is something to do with Thumbcraft that I won't be going into for a little while, but I would like to explore. Creosote oil means nothing to me. I'm sure it means something to the wiki. Getting a decent amount of marble, so I think I'm going to use quite a lot of marble in the construction of my house. And you just need to get as much iron as possible, really. The more iron you have, the easier it's going to be for us to get started in the industrial craft and get our generators and machines up and running. But I'm going to head off back into the mines. I might have to do a quick little bit of hunting and get some food, but yeah. We'll return if I find anything cool. Just killed the bear, so I thought I'd show you it again. So yeah, during the day they're not hostile. Obviously once you hit them you're pretty pissed. They take a good 4 hits, but then they drop some fish. So yeah, thought that was cool. Anyway, back on to the hunting. Right. It's one of these trees again that I was too scared to touch last time, but since spawn is just 50 meters that way in bed, I thought I might see what happens if I touch one of these multicolored trees. Because yeah, it doesn't behave like a normal tree. See, look, this is what worries me about it. This tree, if I move it so the trunk is off camera, the leaves still stay there because they're actually blocks. So the block, you know, the leaves have no reason to disappear because I can't see the trunk. But if I don't know if you noticed with this, as I move and the trunk goes out of view, all the leaves disappear and then reappear. And that's because I'm guessing they're not actually blocks. They are just the skin of a mob. And obviously once the main body of the mob, which is the centre I guess, goes out of view, all the leaves disappear. So this is definitely not a normal tree. And you see, look, if I walk into that, it's a block, I hit it. Whereas this, it's kind of bouncy and I kind of spring off like it's a entity. That is alive. That is not a normal tree. But I'm going to hit it anyway and see what happens. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. So the fruit looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen those silver stone things, whatever that. Oh, what did it drop? Grub husk. Oh, I seem to have pissed it off. It's still doing it. Oh, fuck it. Come at me. Come at me, bro. It's got to die eventually. Oh, shit. I've got a feeling this might have been one of my worst ideas. Because, there's quite a lot of shit coming off this tree that's trying to kill me. TNT might be the best idea. Yeah, this is going to end in my death now. Oh, there we go. I can't sprint because I'm starving to death as well now. Let's quickly eat a fish. Oh my god. So yeah, I was... Oh, it's a little pretty cat. Sorry, that was a bit gay. So yeah, there are cats in Mo Creatures, and I can tame this with... Actually, thinking about it, I might be able to tame it with some fish. Fish! Cat! Come here! Want some fish? Fish! Do you want fish? Screw it, I don't need a cat. I'll look into how to tame them on Mo Creatures. They've probably got a specific way to get them, to make them happy. I know you can make them litter baskets and everything like that. So... yeah, I'll get back to good old mining now and stop trying to kill myself with magical trees. So yeah, see you in a sec. Just a quick update. I've done a bit of reading, and that tree is known as an eldritch tree, and it is added by the Thumbcraft mod. And it is possible to kill it if I'd kept going at it, and it does give me this special wood that can be used to craft some Thumbcraft items. And this grub husk is apparently edible, and there's a chance that it might give me a random effect, some positive and some negative, so I'm just going to eat it. Oh, so yeah, I got the poison effect. And does poison kill you? No, poison can't kill you. So yeah, there was a chance I would get poison, but there was also a chance I'd get regeneration or strength. So it was worth a go. But yeah, Thumbcraft, I had some crazy stuff. Anyway, back to mining. I appear to have found a goat. Oh, they're quite fast. Oh, I didn't drop anything. I'm pretty sure goats can actually be a bit of a pain. They eat any items that are dropped on the floor, any loose items, so they will just, say if you died near a goat, you'll just be sitting there nibbling on your diamond armour. When you get back, you might have eaten all your items and you have nothing. So, kill the goats. Yeah. On my exploring, I have stumbled across some emeralds, so you need to mine these with a iron pick, and they drop a single emerald. There we go. Oh, 3, perfect. So what you can use, 4, even better. 5, nice. So these are, there's lots of things added, so there's some sapphire. But yeah, we've got emeralds, sapphires and rubies, and they're all kind of the same really, just different colours. And you can use them to make anything you kind of would with iron. So you can make a ruby sword or a ruby axe, you know. I don't think you can make... Oh yeah, you can even make armour with them, and they're pretty much diamond. And they're quite useful as well when you get to the equivalent exchange side of things, because you can turn 8 rubies or sapphires or whatever into a diamond, so they're worth quite a lot in this currency known as EMC, which is what all the magical stuff's done in. That there is either going to, which is, yeah, that's some tin, which we need to make batteries, which is part of the industrial craft side of things, but anyway. Take the wheat. There we go. Happy days. But yeah, and I've been marking the spawners as I find them, obviously using the comma button. So if I ever want to create some mob traps later on, I can come back to them. Ready for danger. So yeah, as you can see on the minimap, there's another red one off in that direction, and it was the zombie spawner. Yeah, I'll get back to digging. Okay, there's a werewolf there. I don't know a lot about werewolves. I know that gold weapons do extra damage to them because with the Mo creatures pack, silver isn't a normally available material. So yeah, they did it with the gold to kind of be like silver. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to be fighting this guy. Oh, it's gone. I know werewolves have two stances. They can stand upright and bash you in the face, and then they can go into their like wolf mode and they run a lot faster. As you can see, they have an extraordinary large amount of health, and I might not win this fight. Nearly got through this sword. I might just try to do a runner. That was quite a bit scary, really. Where is he? He seems to have gone for now. So I'm gonna run all the way back home, like a little girl. Get in bed. Wait for it to be daytime. So I don't like the scary night time. Quick, into the house. I might look into building my house now, because I've got quite a lot of materials, and I want to get started with the industrial craft side of things. So, back in a sec. Just another quick update. I've stumbled across some more mobs again wearing armour. So as you can see, there's a skeleton there with a wooden sword rather than a bow and arrow, and he seems to be wearing chainmail. That one's wearing leather armour, this one's wearing chainmail. As I fight them, their armour does seem to be degrading. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure what mod adds these different styles of enemies, but sorry, ignore the Skype. They're quite interesting, to say the least. So yeah, I'll get back to digging. Okay then, I think I've just about got enough materials to build up a decent sized house. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of marble, cobblestone, bit of smooth stone, bit of wood. As you can see, I've gathered quite a lot of materials, lots of tin, iron, copper, some gems, lots of coal. So, my plan is to head off to the northwest, sorry, and visit this village, which is just up here, because I know nothing about the millionaire mods. I know that adds villages and that you can do things to help the villages, but other than that, I'm a complete noob. And my internet is pretty much on the blink today, on and off all the time, so I'm actually having a hard time looking stuff up on the wiki. So, we appear to have some friends. Yeah, I've got some interesting names. I think if I right click on the sign, it tells me it's a house owned by that man and woman. So I can go into their house, and they have chests, and they're locked chests. So there could be items in there, but I don't know. So yeah, this is one little house. I'm guessing this is, there's lots of different, there's a couple of different types of village in Millionaire. There's like Norman, Indian and Mayan. So I think these might be the Mayan people. I'll be right there, Monkey 102. So this appears to be some sort of shop. It's got a crafting table, some furnaces, chests, interesting. I hope you like trading with us, have a good day. Alright, so if I actually right click on this person, nope, not you, not you. Which one's the one talking to me? Queen Cook, Nick, oh god, these people have some interesting names. This guy up here is trying to talk to me, so I'm going to go up there and talk back. I don't really want to break their village layout, but tough. I need to get around. Let's dig it. Jump. So this person appears to be trying to talk to me. Okay, it sounds like a knock at the door. Back in a sec. Sorry about that. So no, this guy doesn't appear to want to talk to me. Let's just have a little look around their village. Zombies chilling out. So this looks like to be the main town hall. So Edsna seems to be the name. These are all the people that live here. Population 13. Here's a map of the village. That's pretty cool. It's got 2 pages apparently. That won't let me see. Oh. It's just a bit slow when you click on the next page. Took a while to load by the looks of things. Purple, construction's in progress. Alright, so all the things are in progress still. Interesting. So yeah, these villages do grow. So here's the population, 12 adults, 1 child. There's a project which is lacking resources because they need more cobblestone. I think it is possible for me to give them resources. Alright, so you can see what's in that locked chest, but I'm guessing I can't take it. No. So 262, so just out of interest, can I put... Alright, I can't... You can't select your inventory. Alright, selling to player. So we buy cobblestone, and then they sell these things up here. So if I say give them 32 cobblestone. Oh, each time I click... Oh, alright, so it's actually taken out of my inventory down there. Each time I click, I'm getting a penny. So that's sold some cobblestone. It's given me 32 of their deniers, and then I can buy things from them, like I can buy some maize. I see. So now I've got 6 maize, got some money left over, and yep, that cobblestone counter has gone up. So now they're nearly got enough cobblestone to begin their building project. But I'm not going to give them any more cobblestone because I want it. If anything, I'm going to buy it back so I don't have that coins in my pocket. So there we go, I've got some maize now, so I'm guessing I can eat that. But yeah, I might, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to set up a house near these people, but I don't want, you know, they, oh, is their little tree farm? As you can tell, they do build and landscape the area quite significantly, so I don't want them to demolish my house so they can build another one of their buildings. So maybe I will steer clear of the Mayan civilization, but it would be interesting, you know, once I've got my quarry set up and I've got abundance of resources, I could give them lots of resources and help them grow their village, just to be nice. I know there are perks to being happy with the people, and there's this quest, some quest of creation or something, and if I complete the quest I can actually start up my own villages. It's all complicated shit that I will look into when my internet's not on the blink. But what I'm having trouble with now is deciding somewhere to live, because I would quite like a nice flat area. And to be fair, I could live here, but it's not very big. I want quite a nice area, so I'll hunt for the perfect place to live and return to begin the montage of me building my little house. So, see you in a sec. Right then, just north of the Mayan village. The Mayan village is just over there in the distance. You can see their buildings still. There's this little patch of grassland, so I might flatten that off and live there. And then I've got the ocean to go exploring on a boat. I've also got quite an awesome looking volcano as a neighbour, which is pretty badass. These are added by the red power mod, so the stone is just basalt. It doesn't have any uses other than decoration as far as I know, but they look cool. And yeah, right next to a desert. Can't see any oil. Oh, actually there might be some oil right off in the distance. That way you can just see a little black dot on the minimap. Oil has a higher chance of spawning in desert biomes, and I can use that oil in the industrial craft mod as a fuel source. So I'm going to build my house here, but as you can see, night is upon us. So I might run home, and then I might just build like a little shed up on this sand hill that I can sleep in while I build my house. So, as always, I'll be back in a sec. Okay then, I've moved over all my resources to this temporary little shed. So got all my goodies. Let's take those out. I did actually find a zombie spawner on my way here. Not used to doors that don't close themselves. And it was a creeper found it for me actually. A creeper blew up and exposed it, and it's literally just here. So there's a zombie spawner. But the plan is now, I've got to level this out, and I have got a sapphire shovel, so this will give me lots of uses and work nice and quick, like it was a diamond one. See? But yeah, I've got quite a lot of sapphires, so I will begin the whole construction montage. It's going to first require me to level out the land, and then obviously build a house on top of it. So, just set up my little torch routine, so I have a fixed place to stand and a fixed place to stare, and then I will get busy. So I'm going to go in this corner, stare at, oh, I can use the new zoom function, stare at that torch, and then off I go. Okay, so I was just sleeping in my bed, waiting to come back to build. Oh my god. Well, I was just asleep, awaiting a chance to come back and build my base. And as you can see, all this has happened. Some sort of giant ogre has spawned. And destroyed both my chests. I don't know why this ogre spawned just in the desert rather than deep underground, but all I've got left is this chest full of shit. My chest full of all my building construction stuff's gone, and my chest with about a couple hundred coal, a couple hundred iron, all my redstone, all my emeralds, all my sapphires, it's all been destroyed. So yeah, the last, what is it now, 3 hours I've spent mining, all gone. So yeah, there's the progress on my house so far, hasn't gone very far. But yeah, everything gone. So I don't really know what to do now, because that creeper just blew up several stacks of marble that I had on the ground, but I don't really care about marble, having just lost a fucking shit ton of iron because of this cunt. While I was asleep, decided to knock my fucking house down. What the fuck? Why the fuck do you do that? So, rather than abandon this Let's Play, which I'm very tempted to do, due to the extreme loss of fucking resources that I've just got. Oh my god, sorry for the language, but that is just a massive kick in the balls, losing all that stuff. That is not even funny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look back in this video, and obviously I did open those chests at some point on video, so I am going to push escape. No, I'm not. I'm going to G, go to options, turn this back on. Oh my god, I can't put it in cheat mode. Okay, I was going to cheat and spawn back all the stuff I had. You know, I wasn't going to give myself anything extra, I was just going to give myself back what I had before that ogre blew it up. I'm going to have to look into this. I'm sure there's a way I can turn cheat mode on. I'll just have to change something in a config file somewhere. But yeah, that's the plan, because I don't want to stop this Let's Play, but I can't deal with losing that much stuff. I will cry. So I'm going to call it, that's going to be the end of this episode. When I come back, I would have hopefully figured out how to cheat and replaced all the missing items due to that ogre spawning and knocking down my house while I was asleep. Don't ask me why that happened. One of the bad points of the Somnia mod, by the looks of things. Maybe you don't want the world running while you're asleep, because an ogre will come and break all your shit. But anyway, fuck about. I'm hoping I can get this all fixed. And then next episode we shall finish the house and get busy with industrial craft, because well, I had a chest full of iron, copper, tin, redstone, so I could have made a good start on the industrial craft side of things. Fuck about. So yeah, I'm going to figure out how to replace all my lost items, and then the next episode shall begin, hopefully. Oh my god, the ogre, what's that about? Thanks for watching, see you next time.